Hello, all you lovers of voiceover. I'm still trying to come up with a catchphrase. This is episode 7, and we have another lovely guest with us today. It is Kiera Rhodes. How are you doing?
Hello. I'm doing good. How are you?
Well as I can be so far.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it.
Just to start us off, just let everybody know who you are.
Hi, I'm Kiera. I'm a voice actress based in the UK with over 6 years of experience in the industry. I've done a variety of different works, everything from e-learning and narration all the way to AAA video games such as Path of Exile 2. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy.
Just little guy.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, do you know someday that'll be me in a AAA game too, but, we're all on our own journey.
Yes, it takes time.
Yeah. I'm in no rush. I'm quite happy to do indie. I love doing indie.
Yeah, indie. I love the indie space so much. Like, I feel like it's really underrated considering how many projects for most voice actors come from the indie space. We really don't give it enough credit.
No, we really don't. And now that it's got its boost now and more people are taking it on than ever,
Yeah.
credit is, credit where it's due,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So nobody ignore indies.
Nobody ignore indies and get yourself in those game jams, guys. Game jams are gold mines. Please,
Yes, I
please
mean,
do it.
I've done voices in a couple of game jams and they were fun.
They're so fun. I love the ones that I mean all game jams are fun, but specifically, can I do a little promo?
Uh,
Not sponsored.
oh no, we're
But
not
like,
we're not sponsored by anyone,
not
but
sponsored.
promos are completely fine because this is promoting yourself. So yeah, absolutely fine.
Okay, not sponsored, but my favorite place to go personally is the Dev Talk Discord server because that place has the best stuff. They host a game jams pretty much every single month, and they're so well organized. You can go meet and greet like a month beforehand. Genuinely, if you want to get your foot in the door in VO, go there, please. I beg.
Yeah. Game jams are a good place to get started.
They are indeed.
Okay. Okay, I've got my page up. So when you wanted to do voice acting, what made you think, yes, this is going to be my career now. This is what I want to do.
Honestly, that came in quite late to the game for me. So originally I started voice acting just as a way to earn money to travel to see my partner across the country because we used to be long distance.
Mm.
We're here now. I'm living with him. But it never started. I wish I had a better story for it. It never started like, oh, so and so inspired me, or I really loved animated movies, so I wanted to be a part of that myself. No, I had absolutely selfish means, and now I love it, but it didn't start out that way.
No, I mean we all need the money these days, especially. But I I,
Yeah,
I, I get it. But
yeah.
I was kind of late in the game. I think I've told a couple
Mm,
of people this before, but I genuinely not until I graduated university that I actually realized that voice acting was a career you could have. I thought
yeah,
I thought it was just something just people did, and then they said, "Well, where do you think all these shows come from that voiceover and all that?" I was like, "They don't do it for free, And I was like, "Oh yeah, okay."
yeah. It's just not something you ever think about, is it?
No. And then, but it's not until you do it you realize how much work goes into it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it must have been a year or two in when I got my first demo reel, that I realized, whoa, I could actually like do this for real for like forever. This could be my thing.
Yeah, I
I was
mean,
like, actually, I really like this. Maybe I should
yeah.
keep going.
I think a most common mistake a lot of new VA people make, including myself, is you think that you need to get a demo reel straight away or you won't get any
Yeah,
jobs.
absolutely.
But
That
that's
is
that's
definitely
not
not the
that is
case.
not true at all.
No. Like I said, I waited 2 years to get my first demo reel, and I was going through pay to play, so there's that side of it. You don't really need a demo reel on those sites. However, um, even outside of pay to play areas, you really don't need a demo reel, and you should not rush into it. My least favorite thing is when somebody gets kind of like peer pressured into buying a demo reel and they cost hundreds. When you're
Yeah,
starting out, it's so expensive. it is the biggest pet peeve of mine because it almost feels like I don't think it's done with bad intentions, of course, but it almost feels like gatekeepy. Of like, yeah, you need this certain thing to be able to get good in this industry, and if you don't have $500 to pay for it, tough luck. Like that's not fun. That's not fun for anyone.
That is absolutely that's spot on. Honestly, you do feel like it's like same when you get your gear as well, because the gear is expensive as well, and it's also working out what microphone works with your voice, because it's getting to know your own voice first as well.
Absolutely.
And
I think there's also a part of it. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, go on, you go ahead.
I think there's also a part of it of like, I think the community online sometimes overstates the importance of microphones, when really what is the most important thing to start looking at first in terms of your setup is your soundproofing. I don't know if you can hear, I have an AC on right now, but I don't have any soundproofing. This is a dynamic microphone. This is the mic I record with, obviously not with the AC on and the cat in the background playing with whatever toy he's playing with that has a bell in it. But you know, you get the point.
Yeah.
This room is huge. I can't soundproof, so I bought a dynamic mic. But soundproofing was my first step. Because I couldn't do that, that changed the type of microphone and the brand that I was able to use to make voice acting viable for me. So people listening, if you want to start voice acting, please look at your space first and look about how you can soundproof it to make it work, because condensers are very temperamental microphones. They pick up absolutely everything.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta pick one that is good for your space, not just for your voice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm using a condenser, and my room I have to use my bedroom to record because my house is small, but I do have, I put panels in front of me, like behind my computer and everything, and they don't help brilliantly. I mean, even if even as I'm talking now, you can hear a slight bit of reverb.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Not much though.
That's because I don't have my soundproof shield, not soundproof shield, the reverb-proof shield behind me that I do when I'm doing recordings.
Yeah.
The only problem I've got with that and not having a booth is every time you do a recording, I have to set that up, and it can become a pain in the ass.
Definitely, yeah. There's a lot of good like temporary options for people starting out, like even just using like plush toys like pillows and blankets and things like that, just to like put it on your desk so it doesn't reverberate off a desk. Put a blanket over you while you record, pad it, like make a pillow fort around your setup. You can do that, and that's totally viable.
Yeah.
But your mic, if you've gone out and bought a Rode NT1A and you don't have any soundproofing, it's not gonna sound good.
Yeah.
There's no way about it.
It's not going. You're going to hear the reverb, even if it's not that great.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
You send that to anybody, they're going to hear that. The first thing they'll hear is slight reverb, and they'll go, "Well, that's not soundproof."
Yeah, and that's definitely not what we want. I wish this was a conversation that we had more in the VO space, but I do my best to spread this knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to like really help people out more. I'd love to like tell, because I've been doing it professionally for 2 years now, and I'd love to just help people who are starting out, like give them the help that I received and at the same time didn't receive.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally feel you on that.
Yeah, I don't feel confident enough to like keep teaching and going.
Like coaching? Yeah. Me neither. Even like 6 years in, I'm not at the point where I want to coach, and I think that's also a step that people take a little too soon sometimes. But free advice, I mean, it's free. Who's going to complain?
Yeah. But I would absolutely do like a little like an hour class if you think, and just say, you're just trying to start out, you're not sure where to start. Well, from my own experience, I could explain it to you if you wanted. You know,
yeah, like an ask me anything.
Yeah, I'd be completely fine with that.
Yeah, that would be so fun. Good idea, actually. I might hit up Reddit later.
One day when my self-esteem gets a little higher, I will.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh dear. When you do voice acting, what do you find is the most challenging part for you?
Oh no, I don't know. That's such a hard question.
No, it is.
I think currently the weakness I've been working on currently is the very angry takes.
Mm.
A lot of screaming and yelling takes are my weakness. I'm still also working on portraying accurate sadness and crying. I feel
Mm.
like I'm getting pretty good at that, but that definitely was a big hurdle. I feel like the strong emotions are always a massive turning point in your career when you finally master those, or get that first, like, what's the word, that first breakthrough. I feel
Yeah.
like that's a really big turning point for voice actors, and I've had it a little bit. I've had a little bit of a eureka moment with it, but I'm
Mm.
still getting it. I feel like showing those strong emotions and doing it without hurting my voice is probably the point I'm trying to drive home with myself lately.
Yeah, I mean, when I do shouting stuff, my voice can get a little gruff quite quickly, and then
Yeah.
I think I don't think I've warmed up properly because it shouldn't
No,
be
definitely
doing
not.
that.
Yeah. There's definitely a technique to it, but I don't know where to look to start finding it out. I also haven't really tried that much, but there are techniques out there to not ruin your vocal cords. So if you're gonna try and practice on that, guys, don't be like me. Actually look into it. I'm just lazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wish I could figure that one out myself, because the last thing you want to do is, what they say, lose your instrument, because that's your job.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. You lose that, you haven't got a job anymore, because
Yeah.
what are you going to use? Yeah.
It's almost like if you damage your voice in that way, it's almost as you're as good as like if you had a fever or the
Mm.
flu. You're out of commission.
I mean, apparently, if you do very shouty roles quite often, you can actually get sick. Because I remember,
Oh, really?
have you heard of the voice actor Sonny Stray? He does a lot of anime.
I
He
haven't. I'm really terrible at names. Give me a
he
character they voiced.
he voices Krillin in Dragon Ball Z,
Oh, that sounds familiar.
and
I'm gonna Google it while you speak.
he does Krillin in Dragon Ball Z. He does Usopp in One Piece. He does.
Oh yeah, I see.
Trying to remember what the character was called now. Um, I can't remember the characters. It'll come back to me at the most awkward time. But basically, I've learned from him in the past, and I have actually like spoke to him as like a small thing as well.
Yeah.
And he did tell me a bit of a story about why he doesn't voice a particular character anymore. He said when they started doing the English dub of My Hero Academia, he got cast as a character called Present Mike. And he said that character, basically, his superpower is that he has a loud voice. He can just and he says, and his personality is he acts like a cool sort of old school DJ sort of guy. So he's very I'm like this and all that. And he says basically he shouts nearly every line he says. And
oh, I see.
And he said, and when you're in a booth that requires you to do 3 or 4 hours of yelling, like several times a week, he said that can get hard on you very quickly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's really rough.
And he said sorry, I was just going to say that...
No, you're good.
What he did was he said, I only voiced him for the first season, and somebody else took over after me for the rest of the show. And he said, and the reason why was because he said, I voice Usopp, and Usopp shouts a lot of lines. But he said, but not half as much as this character does. And that's how it got difficult. He says, I have my techniques, like how to soothe my throat out and drinking loads of water, and every time I do shouty lines, I have a cough drop ready for when I leave the studio. And he said, but it wasn't enough. And I just couldn't come in one day, and I started to feel so ill, and I had to go to the hospital, and they said I had actually caught pneumonia from all the yelling.
Jeez, that's crazy.
I know.
I didn't even know that was possible.
I had no idea either until he told me. I said, I actually asked him, I said, how? How does that happen from yelling? And he said, well, I wish I could tell you.
Oh, God.
He said, I wish I could tell you. But he said, but that was the reality of the situation, so I had to quit voicing that character for my own health.
Yeah, fair enough. I know a lot of roles on the indie space. I don't really know how it is industry side. I know a lot of studios on industry space. I think Greasepunk is one of them. Greasepunk Paradise, is that it?
Yeah.
That offer higher rates for strenuous roles, and I feel like that should be an industry wide thing.
Yeah.
Like if you're doing a lot of shouting, or like as a VA, if you're going to get a role that requires you to do a lot of yelling, that's gonna hurt your voice eventually. You need to be charging high for that. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because if it's going,
Playing dangerous games, yeah.
yeah, if you're putting your voice at risk, you know, they should at least compensate you for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Especially if you do anime, you do a lot of yelling in anime, no matter what character you play.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, I'll do anime one day, but I don't see it happening personally, but maybe.
I think you could. I think you've got a voice for it.
Yeah. I did get.
I heard your audition for Yuki recently. What was it called for
I think it was Soul. Oh god, I'm so sorry to the creator, but I'm so sorry.
We've both forgotten we're goldfish. Wait.
Yeah.
I had it on my page. Where is it? Oh, Soul Forged Contract.
So, I was gonna say I forgot what the middle word was. I knew it was Soul Contract. And I was like
Soul Forged Contract.
Soul Forged
Contract.
Your
audition for Yuki was so good. I was so happy to see you got cast for that. Congratulations.
Thank you. I know you auditioned for that as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I auditioned for Rika, Yuki, and Serafina.
Oh,
that was one of my my little I'm gonna scream clips that I put on my Twitter.
I did as well, actually. I auditioned for all 3 female characters as well.
Yeah, they were so fun.
Yeah, because what's good about it is that's another tip I'd give to people. When you go and do auditions, don't just audition for the main role. Take any role that you actually feel you can do.
Yeah, or even ones that you think might be a little bit out of your range, like Serafina. She has quite a deep, sultry, almost mummy style voice, and that's not me, as you can tell.
Yeah.
But I thought, you know what? I'm gonna give it a go, just because it'll be fun, and it helps me explore my range and learn more about my voice.
Yeah, it's like
everything.
It's like because Yuki is higher voiced and
really high pitched.
And listening to me, you're like, "Wait, you don't sound anything like her." I was like, "No, of course I don't."
That's the power of voice acting.
That's how I can manage it. Cause I go like, "Oh, you're the voice of Yuki." Like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Wait, you're really deep. Wait, you're a lot deeper." I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, you're like what, like mid low? Would you say, or would you say low?
I'd probably say mid-low to it. Yeah. I wouldn't call myself low, but I'm as low as I'd like to be, honestly.
Yeah, I think your range is so nice. I love my fellow female femme VAs with low range voices. Love that for you. I'm jealous. Can I steal your vocal cords, please? Please, I'll give them back.
I always wish to be a little lighter, but not like dead light.
Yeah.
But I was like, we should just swap voices.
Yeah, we could swap. Let's do a swapsies this weekend.
Yeah. Can you name a few of the characters that you've voiced so far?
Ooh. Okay, wait. You're testing my memory, and it's not very good. I could pull them up.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm just like, when someone says, "Oh, what character did you voice?" I go like, yeah, just a second.
Yeah, let me just pull up my resume.
And you can just hear me clacking the keys.
Everything. Yeah. Like everything left my brain. Probably the biggest role, the one that I showboat for the most, Path of Exile 2. I voiced 2 of the mobs. Not a boss. One day.
Oh.
I keep bugging them about it. One day. But for now, I voiced the Bloodright God in Path of Exile 2 and the Zealous Shock Warden. They are in Acts 3 and 4, respectively. I voice, let's see, Mira and Naru from Anima Ajisai.
Wow.
That is a visual novel game. It's pretty dark, so trigger warnings beware. They are on the page. You can find it on itch.io. I voiced Gwinnett Ellis in Fourth Year Hatchling, Chica in Tokidoki Tactical Squad, let's see what other I've got some animation ones. I've got Ava in Vastaheath Uncharted, Sushi and Valentine in Aiko's Adventure, Vera in Ninth Flame. Yeah, I mean those are like the ones I tend to go to the most.
Yeah.
My little show off ones, but there's a lot. I would sit here all day.
Yeah. Oh, I remember auditioning for Aiko's Adventure.
Yeah. Oh, it's so fun. I couldn't believe it when I landed the role. I was so hyped.
Yeah, because I think they put 2 public calls out, and I went for both of them.
Yeah.
But I didn't get anywhere with that, but I was fine.
That's okay. I mean, they always seem to have what was it? Imagination World is their next project, which I got cast in as well as Sunlight. And Lonnie seems to post they seem to have a fair amount of opportunities for voice actors, but just like their projects in general are so fun to be a part of. It's kind of embarrassing, but I didn't know that Aiko's Adventure was a what's it called? An ARG. I didn't know it was an ARG until I recorded for the episode, and then I saw it come out, and I watched the premiere release on call with them all, and I was like, wait, this is scary. I didn't know this was scary. Guys,
Oh.
don't need to tell me this is scary.
Oh. And yeah, when you said Imagination World, yeah, I auditioned for that as well.
Yeah. Oh, they're so fun.
Yeah.
Such good projects.
They do some good projects. They're just very
absolutely.
interesting stories they keep coming up with.
Yeah, and the characters are all so unique. It's great. I love it so much. I love their designs.
Oh yeah, it's so good. I mean, some really creative people. That's why I said don't ignore indies, because some very creative people.
Yeah.
Oh, it's something I was thinking about as well. When you go for an audition,
yeah,
what's the first sign of a red flag?
Oh, that's rough. So, I don't know. Oh, there's so many red flags.
There is a lot. Yeah.
There's so many things to choose from that would make me go, you know what? No. I think one of them is, the most blaringly obvious one for me is join the Discord.
Yeah.
Now, some people might be fine with that, and that's okay. I don't think it's necessarily a red flag, but it just is a pain. If I see you have to join the Discord to audition, I'm not going to audition. I don't care if it's paid. It doesn't matter. If they reach out to me specifically, respectfully, I will politely decline, because I'm in too many Project Discord servers. I don't need more. Please spare me.
Yeah.
My nitro is running out and I can't keep more servers.
It can get a little much, yeah. Because because I'm on nitro as well, and I didn't know actually until you literally just told me now that you can only hold so many servers.
Yeah, I think this is not sponsored. Nitro, I think I don't remember how many it is. Join up to 200 servers if you have the expensive Nitro.
Well, I don't have that. So.
I don't know how many you can get if you don't have Nitro at all. I have no idea, but there's definitely a limit.
So then I have to say, well, I'm on this many, so if you want me to audition, and it's like, you're not. And it says, yeah, here's the thing. I understand why you'd want to do Discord servers because it's easier for you, but at the same time, you have to consider how many servers all your potential actors are on.
And it's I do think there is a little bit of a difference as well, just to clarify, because I don't mind being project Discord servers, but having to join a Discord just to audition, not even because you got cast, that to me is another level, because it's I don't even have a permanent place and I'm using up extra utilities for the chance to book this role. That's kind of annoying to me personally. I don't mind people having project Discord servers where they communicate, use as their main communication. That's fine, because, I mean, in my case, I do a lot of game jams and all of them need Discord servers to communicate.
Yeah.
That's fine, because once the game jam's over and your part is done, you can leave the server and that's okay. The game's already out, you know?
Yeah.
But it's when I've got this server that I'm sat in for months and months and months just waiting for an audition to get dismissed or accepted. That's frustrating to me, because I'm I can't leave, but I need the space.
Yeah.
I can't do anything.
And sometimes you can look at the servers and think, what if they still want to say more to me? If I leave, I'm not gonna know.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what if they want to call me back for something else? What if I don't get the role that I was auditioning for, but they really like me and want to cast me for something else? Will they know how to reach me?
That's the worry,
What
isn't
if
it?
they see I left the server and just assume that I was no longer interested, and then what? Then I lose out on a role. That sucks.
Yeah.
So it's just, to me, I like to stick to Casting Call Club and my pay-to-play sites.
Do you want to know what?
Oh, and like just generally like scouting through Twitter and stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, I hate what Twitter's become, but it is good for finding voiceover jobs.
Yeah, definitely.
I just ignore all the negativity and just look for what I need to
too.
find. Yeah.
Me too. I'm like, I don't see it. I'm blind.
I'm just like, is that related to voice
Blissfully
acting?
unaware.
No. Oh
Yeah.
hey, look what happened today. No.
No, thank you. I'm good. Yeah, I would like to live in blissful ignorance. In my world, everything is sunshine and rainbows.
We just got to keep everybody smiling because that's the
Yeah.
way we live.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's like I say, I just like to keep chill, you know. I don't like drama, so I just absolutely avoid it like the plague.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. I think that's a little understated of a
Yeah.
sentiment in the VO space as well. Like, you don't have to comment on everything. I understand the want to comment on certain issues, like geopolitical things. I get
Yeah.
that. Show your support. I understand. But like drama. Be real. You
stuff
don't need to say anything. This
stuff
is your
like
business.
that can get
This
you
is your business,
blacklisted.
bestie. It can, and it's kind of stupid because it's just such petty stuff in general. But it's not worth it. It really isn't. Just shush. Say it to your friends in DMs, guys. It's okay. You
Yeah.
can say it. Just don't say it on your business account.
Or just complain to the person you live with about it.
Exactly. Like, speak. Get out your frustrations in a healthy private space.
Yeah. Yeah, don't go voicing it online because it's there forever. Just think of it that way.
Yeah.
Because you could get a big job 5 years from then, and they'll go, "Oh, it says, okay, you seem right for this job, but we've come across something that may or may not be you."
Yeah, it's like, especially when it's just such petty stuff anyway. Like, I mean, it's Twitter, so most of it is just like absolutely nothing burgers. It's like, it's not worth putting yourself in a bad space career-wise in future, potentially. I mean, it might not happen. You might be fine, but it's like, do you wanna risk it? I think you shouldn't. I think you shouldn't. I think it is the smart thing to do to just
Yep, just keep it short.
unless
keep
it's
it to
important,
yourself.
and then I understand. Like, if it's, geopolitical, somebody's a very not nice person, fine. I can understand it.
I'll tell you what
Just keep it in mind.
Tell you what you can comment on. If they say AI is going to take over the voice industry, that's when we go, we're
Oh,
not letting
totally.
that happen.
No. That's when we raise the pitchforks.
Yeah. That's when you should make your opinion known.
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
Definitely. Screw that crap.
oh yeah, just keep AI out of the booth. When you've done the characters that you've voiced,
Yeah.
I know you've done like loads of them, but who would you say is one of your favorites?
Oh, to voice? Oh man, I don't know. They're all so good. That's such like a cop out answer, but Paul, you're putting me in a really hard position here.
Can I just say, I love your giggle.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh man. I think, okay, if I'm just speaking recently, right? Because I don't know, to put a favorite of all time, I'm just not good at that. You ask me my favorite food, I'm just not gonna answer you. If you ask me my favorite band, I don't know. I can give you my current favorite, but like, there's not an all time for these kind of things for me. Currently, my favorite recent role was probably Mira from Anima Ajisai, because she's on the lower end of my range.
Oh.
That was really fun to explore, especially because Mira is not the main character, like the secondary character, and then I also voice the main character, and they fall in love. Spoilers. They fall in love, so I'm dating myself. And the juxtaposition between Nara's voice, which is up here, and Mira's voice, which is all the way down here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Quite like it. I don't know if it's necessarily as diverse as it is in my head, but it was so fun.
Well, dating yourself's the way to go, honestly.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Sorry, Matthew. You're out of the picture. I'm dating myself now. He said, oh.
Oh. Well, you can... I think you can. I think you can make exceptions.
Yeah, I guess you can keep him around.
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh, that's probably coming from me because I'd rather date myself.
No, that's valid. That's totally fair.
Yeah. I was gonna say, speaking as an asexual, dating yourself is absolutely valid.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Oh, I have fun doing these. When you're either auditioning for the character, actually I think it's mostly when you audition for it, but if you've seen the picture of the character or even just the description of them, how do you decide what they should sound like, especially when you have not been given any kind of voice direction?
Okay, so vibe checking. You have to vibe check them, don't you? So, I don't know. Let me think. Describe a character for me, but don't tell me what they sound like. Just describe how they look. Any character. Make one up.
Okay, just looking at one of my little plushies here. I'll describe that one for you.
That works.
She is a fox who is very not exactly lime green, but very sort of pale green colour. She has big green eyes. And she walks on 4 legs and 2 legs sometimes. Got lovely big tail. She's seen as pretty, but she's actually like a massive nerd.
Oh, I see. Okay. Is she got any like floral patterns? Because there's a lot of green. I'm imagining flowers, but is that the case?
No, she is just that's just her fur and everything. Just it's a mixture of like light green, like very pale green, dark green.
Yeah.
She's more of a teal green actually. And like white belly, white ears.
Okay. So for me, in my head, the stereotypical answer that I would give for that is probably something kind of textured and as androgynous leaning as I can do, which isn't very, I'm not gonna lie, but something a little bit more not boisterous, like tomboy boisterous, but rough around the edges.
Yeah.
She's a nerd and she's got kind of gender neutral colors. So to me, I feel like I would give her a voice like this, maybe. Like it's just a little textured. Just a little. But not too much. And because she's nerdy, maybe I could even bring it a little higher and have it a little bit squeaky.
Oh wow!
Something along those lines.
Do you know something? You are actually ridiculously spot on to how she actually sounds.
Really? Oh
yeah,
my God.
That is who I was describing. Was the character Slushy from Chicken Nugget?
Let me look that up.
And her voice actress does do that voice for her.
Oh my God! Wait. Yeah, no, I see the gremlin energy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely would look at this character and be like, "That's the gremlin right there."
That is crazy how much you sounded like that.
Well, I'm glad my intuition was right.
Yeah, you see, that's how you know you can do this, because you just know.
Yeah, I feel like starting on play to play as well has given me a bit of a hand in that sense. I feel like for some voice actors, they prefer to have everything lined out for them, which is totally fine. Like, you choose how you want to work. That's absolutely valid. And I understand. So like some people would look at the briefs that I get for things and be like, they haven't even given you anything. Like, how are you going to do that? Just turn them away. Like, they're taking the mick. But for me, I feel like, because I started there and I didn't know any different to start with. I've always kind of just gone with it and just given them my best shot of what they've described to me, even if it's really, really loose interpretation. Like, female, American accent, is preppy and, young adult. That to me, Valley Girl.
Yeah.
Valley Girl. The typical Valley Girl. Or like, teenage boy, I'm thinking angsty or like jock. I'm going with those two stereotypes. And then they'll explain like, oh, he's not that I can do teenage boy voices, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
they'll give me some roundabout, I can't even think of one, roundabout vague ass description. And I'll just be like, okay, here's a sample. And they're like, wow, great, thank you. And I'm like, that's okay. You're welcome. Are you gonna order now? So about that order, it rubs my hands together.
It's just like somebody just like you just go into a shop and you're just describing a role that you got and how amazing it was, and they could go like, all right, well, I'm just gonna go and check on that size 10.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, sometimes you feel like you just want, especially if you land a role you really wanted, you just want to say to everybody, oh my god, you will not believe this, but it's like, NDAs! NDAs are important.
Oh, true, entirely. Oh my gosh, biggest pet peeve, especially on like the casting director side of it. Please, please, please respect the confidentiality.
Yeah.
Hot ass topic right now, because I know there's a lot of rosters and a lot of people who are saying it's fine for you to say that you're on my roster. It's fine for you to say that you're working with my studio. That's cool. Don't assume that that is the normal. Most talent agencies, take the big ones, for example, like Atlas. If you went around being like, yeah, I'm on Atlas's roster on your social media, you would get blacklisted. Don't, that's an assumption. I think so. Don't quote me on that. But like, you know what I mean? Most rosters are private casting. They are confidential. They don't even send out messages when they kick you off. Like, that's how private and confidential all this stuff is. So, please, it's fine. Those rosters, those people, if they have given you permission, that's okay. That's no problem. You know, that's their choice. And as long as you're respecting their wishes, then that's all right. But don't assume that that is the normal for every situation. There are a lot of rosters. I would argue the majority would not allow you to speak about you being on the roster, even as far as like, oh yeah, I think I'm already on this one. Thanks for tagging me though. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Please don't do that. Please. Not a call out. But think, guys. Think before you post. I mean, ask for permission if you're unsure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on several rosters, but I've never spoken of them to anybody, honestly.
No, me neither.
Mostly,
it's just not something you do.
Mostly, I think it's because I'm trying to be careful, and the other more than anything is I completely forgot I'm on them.
Yeah. You get the one email like 3 months down the line and be like, oh, hey, I'm on there. Oh, okay. Great.
You're on this roster, and I'm like, okay. I mean, the only time I've said I was on a roster was recently when I put it up on my Blue Sky. But
was that I want to venture a guess and say it was Blue Dawn.
Yes, it was.
Fair enough. From what I understand, Rob is completely fine with that. So, yeah, feel free.
Yeah, because I did actually.
Who am I to judge?
Because I noticed other people were doing it, and I thought, oh, okay. So I just put it up, and they've they've done the likes, they've done the follows, so I'm assuming it's all good.
Yeah, that's totally fair. That's totally fair.
Yeah.
I think that is probably a bit of the trap that people fall into, though, of just seeing other people doing it and just going with it. If you're ever in doubt, or if you're ever considering it, double check just to be safe, or like just do a little search, see if they've said anything. Yes, you can post this. No, you can't post this.
Yeah,
better safe than sorry.
No, but I'm really glad it's all turning out pretty well, and in that sort of side of it.
Yeah, I've heard Rob has some really good projects lined up. I don't know, this is not insider knowledge based on what he was tweeting. That's really exciting. Looking forward to hearing you and things. More things.
Yeah, I can't wait. Oh. When... Sorry, I can't read today.
No, that's okay. Me neither. Any day. I can't read.
Any...
Can't speak either. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. Any voice role that you've got into, have you ever, like, really engaged with what that character was going through or who they were?
Oh, I don't know. Ah, that's such a hard question. Does it count if I made the character myself? I don't think it does.
Unless I'd have thought so. The only way it wouldn't count is if it was like a self-insert, but
I mean, it wasn't written to be a self-insert, but I wrote it, and I think maybe subconsciously it was a little bit.
yeah.
Not entirely. I wrote a audio drama a couple years ago called Pen Pals.
Oh.
Where I voiced the older sister, Adriana, and her little brother's quite rebellious. She has to pull him out of the foster system. It's not a great start to their life together. Very sad story, but she's like the sister who wants so desperately to have a relationship with her younger siblings, even though they're clearly pushing her away. And I feel like I'm the oldest of 7, fun fact. That's across 2 households, but that's still a lot. So there's me, and then my mom and my stepdad have 3 kids, 17, 14, and 12. And then my stepmom, who's with my dad, has a daughter that's my age, a couple of months younger than me. And then they also have, my dad and my stepmom have 2 toddlers, I think 4 and 3. So I am the oldest by quite a long way in terms of who the blood relations. And the stepsister, I think she's great, but we don't talk. We're across the country from each other. We just have completely different lives. She's lovely though. But I just don't have a close relationship with anyone because I'm so far away. And I feel like after I moved out, that really hit for me. So if there's a character of my own that I relate to the most, it's Adriana, in that really wanting to build a good relationship with her sibling kind of way.
Yeah.
But outside of that, it's a hard question. I feel like I voice so many like just silly little guys.
Yeah.
They're all silly little guys, and that's great. I love that, but I don't know if I can necessarily relate to any of them on a super personal level.
Yeah, I like watching silly little guys. I think
Yeah,
it's the same with me. I don't relate to silly little guys on a personal level because who can? But I think one way
we're all a little silly.
Oh yeah, I think the one way I relate to like silly little characters is like when I'm at my happiest, I become the biggest goober, and it's
Yeah.
that's the most I get close onto that, and it's like, but some of them act like absolute nut jobs. I'm like, yeah, I'm not that big of a goober.
Yeah, okay. Well, hold on, all right. I'm on medication for ADHD. I'm not that hyper.
I'm on pills for anxiety, but I don't go tugging at my collar and grabbing someone going, tell me everything's fine!
No, exactly. No, I don't know. I'm not sure actually. No, I don't think I have a solid answer for that other than my probably subconsciously self-insert own character.
Well, that's fair enough, because if you know them, you know, it kind of works better.
Definitely. It definitely does. Like, there's aspects to characters that I can relate to, but I don't feel like there's a character I've booked for that I've gone, that's actually just me. Like, that's just me.
Yeah. Oh, I've not come across any that are like me yet, but you never know. You never know.
Yeah, definitely.
You never know. Is there any characters that you would ever dream of voicing?
Oh, that's such a good question. I don't know. Honestly, if I had to be like recast right now and make it me, Rapunzel.
Oh.
Get me in, bro. I want to be entangled.
Oh, that'll be
Smell
good.
the grass and the dirt, just like I dreamed they'd be.
Yeah.
Don't put that in.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's going in.
Okay. But I love the songs from Tangled so much, and I loved her. I loved watching that movie growing up. I thought it was so cool.
Yeah.
Any Disney character, I don't know, Disney princess. Make me a Disney princess, please. I beg.
I mean, I'd probably, I don't know, if I had to voice a main Disney female lead,
Mhm.
it'd probably just be, it'd probably be a princess again, but
Yeah.
more than likely it would be, I was gonna say, Aurora from Sleeping Beauty, but I'm not that.
Oh.
I'm not that fragile. I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I am.
Aw.
Or I wouldn't mind.
Oh,
I'll tell you what. I wouldn't mind doing Ariel actually.
yeah. Good call.
Yeah.
I really liked Brave. When Brave came out, I was obsessed. Like, I can't do a Scottish accent, but I was like, yo, that's me. I'm gonna be like that one day.
So it's like I says I am Merida, everyone.
Yeah.
I just I,
I am Merida.
I'm shooting from my own hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm shooting for my own hand.
Oh,
She's so badass. I love her so much.
tell you what. It was a really brilliant casting choice to cast Billy Connolly as her dad.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He that role was like that character was just it was perfect for him.
Yeah. I mean, I know he's not like somebody who's done a lot of voice acting in his life, but he is a he is a very eccentric man, and he's naturally funny, so he just knows how to
Yeah.
really bring his voice
He
out.
suits the animation style so well.
Yeah, yeah. They
Love
they
it.
made a brilliant choice casting him.
Absolutely. I definitely agree.
They probably in the casting they probably thought, who's the most Scottish man we know? Billy Connolly, get him.
Probably, yeah. Get him in here.
Oh, no, they made a good choice.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Like they also when they redid DuckTales in 2017, and they had to do all the casting in that, and they chose David Tennant to play Scrooge McDuck.
Honestly, I've never watched DuckTales.
Yeah,
I'm so out of the loop on that.
and I thought it is really worth a watch. It is really good.
Yeah.
And they made a good choice casting David Tennant. That was
Yeah.
that was
I
was
can't
really good.
imagine him as like an animation like voice actor because I only even watched him as Doctor Who growing up, so I can't imagine him as anything other than Doctor Who. And like, what's the evil character he plays in the Harry Potter film? That one Harry Potter film. Cornelius Fudge.
Fudge.
I don't know, something along those lines. that one, and Doctor Who are the only characters I've ever seen him play.
Yeah.
I didn't even see Omens. He's in Omens, isn't he? But I didn't watch. Omen. Sorry, my bad. I didn't even see that. I know he's in it.
Yeah. He plays the demon Crowley.
The demon guy, yeah.
Yeah. He's always got his glasses on because he has to hide his red eyes. Because when he has his human disguise when he's on Earth, he has to wear sunglasses because he has his red eyes.
His disguises are very good if his eyes are still red.
Yeah. It's like
wear some contacts.
Yeah. And those girls say like, "Why is his eyes red?" And he's like, "Well, he's actually a demon." And he's like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, okay. Okay then.
So it's like, okay, that's fine, you know.
All right.
See demons all the time.
Yeah, fair enough.
If there's somebody who is wanting to be a voice actor and they have no clue what to do at all, what's the first most important piece of advice you think you'd give them?
Oh. The most important is probably what I said earlier about the setup.
Yeah.
Make sure that you soundproof before you invest in like an expensive ass microphone and preamp, because if your space doesn't have good soundproofing, or you don't work around, if you can't soundproof like me and you want to get a dynamic mic, that's fine. But if you don't consider your space first, it's not going to sound good English, regardless of what microphone you get.
Yep.
Regardless of how good your preamp is, you need to focus on your space. My second piece of advice is get into some communities, like, not to shill, VA Treehouse, Voice Acting Club, What's Phoebe Fabcher's voice acting plus guild? Voice acting guild. They just call it. Do they drop the plus? I don't know. Voice acting guild from Very Berry Studios. All of those communities, and there's probably more as well that I'm not personally in, or I'm just forgetting the name of. Oh, voice acting haven. Was I run by Nassim? I don't know how to say his last name. I'm gonna butcher if I try. What's Michelle? Do you know his last name? I don't know how to say it.
No, I'm not gonna try.
No. Voice acting haven by Nassim. I don't know. I don't know how to say his last name. I'm sorry, Nassim. Forgive me. All of those are great communities. Get yourself in some community circles and find people who aren't going to gatekeep for you. Find people who are like, yes, I will give you everything you need. Let me know what you like in terms of information. Find people who are open books. Come and harass me. That's fine. You can harass me. My DMs are open. I might not see it straight away, but my DMs are open.
Yeah.
I am willing to be harassed in the pursuit of knowledge.
I feel like anybody on social media who has DMs open don't mind people off either asking them things or even offering them something.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times, one thing I found is when you email people, depending on what sort of job they have, they could be flooded with loads and completely overlook yours. So a lot of them will have DMs open, I think, for that reason alone.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, personally, I prefer like all my business stuff to go through email. So like anything to do with my roster or casting things, I like all that to go email only. Don't contact me in DMs if you want to ask about something to do with the roster. Please email me. However, for anything else, DM me. My Discord's on my website. It literally, you click the link and it brings you to my profile, and then you can add me straight from there. How cool is that? You can do any of the social media options, probably par Facebook. I don't check the messages on that page. And I'm happy to give you advice. Absolutely. So happy to. So find yourself an advice giver and check your space first before you buy a mic. That's the two biggest pieces of advice I can give.
Yeah. They're good pieces of advice, honestly. I wish I was told that straight away. Yep, let's know a tiny bit more about you outside the booth. What do you enjoy doing?
I think I spend most of my time singing and annoying my boyfriend by doing so. Love singing. You won't hear much of it online. I have self-confidence issues, but I love doing it.
Yeah.
Second favorite is probably video games of all varieties. Path of Exile. I know I'm in number 2, but I was a fan before I was in it. I promise you that. Love it. Love that game so much. Path of Exile 1. Despite voicing in Path of Exile 2, I am biased. I like Path of Exile 1 more.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Don't kill me, please. GGG. Please. don't blacklist me. Overwatch as well. Big Overwatch fan, but I am prone to the rage bait.
Really?
So you wanna play Overwatch with me? Expect to hear the potty mouth of a sailor because I cannot keep my cool in that game. Otherwise though, I like crocheting. Crocheting's fun. That's kind of my offline hobby. I like to go to the I say crochet club. It's a little craft club that they run at the local library, and I go there every Monday to go sit with the old ladies and just crochet and listen to them talk about their grandchildren because I think it's really cute. It makes me very happy. There's one lady there called Janet, and she comes up to me. She came up to me the other week because I hadn't been in like 2-3 weeks prior, and I'd finally come back. And she was like, "Oh, hello there, little one." And I'm like, "Oh, my heart." They're so sweet to me. I love them so much. Yeah, I don't know.
As a guy, being called son by like someone like like an older gentleman, like an older man, like saying like son to you is like really like it's like, oh.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's so sweet to have like older people treat you so like kindly and not be scared, because I feel like I don't know if it's just a thing in England, but like when you walk past elderly people on the street and they like avoid eye contact like the plague. I'm like, I'm not mean. I'm not a ruffian.
Yeah.
I just want to talk to you about the weather.
I mean, some of them who feel like lonely and that, they will, who will walk
Yeah.
around. They'll just randomly talk to anybody. They don't care who you are. They'll just want
Yeah,
to
I'm
talk
so
to
fine
you.
to have it. I love
Yeah.
having those conversations, like on the bus and stuff. Like, totally, speak to me, Martha. It's okay. We can have a good conversation about what your daughter's wedding was like. I'm here for it.
First time that
I'm so
happened to
here for
me,
it.
I think I was young the first time that happened to me.
Yeah.
And I mentioned it to my mum when I got home, and I said, an old lady just started talking to me, and I was like, I don't know why. I said I didn't know who she was, and then my mum just went, oh, you will find some elderly people who will do that sometimes. It's because
Things get lonely.
and they said it's because they're lonely. They don't really have anybody to talk to, so they're just
It's
they're
so
just happy to talk to
sad.
anybody. Yeah, and I was like,
Yeah, it makes me so sad. I hate it.
Yeah.
Oh, my poor little crochet grannies. I love them so much. Yeah. Yeah, just I used to play guitar a lot too, but my guitars are at my parents' house right now. Because we don't have space here for them.
No.
But I used to be like constantly playing guitar as well. That was before my video games obsession. It was just guitar all the time.
Oh.
I love playing that. I used to write music as well.
I tried saxophone when I was in high school.
Did you?
Yeah.
I imagine it's quite difficult, to be honest.
It was. Unfortunately, I didn't stick with it properly.
Yeah.
But
I tried piano and I didn't stick with it either. I learned like
Mm.
how to play some of Air on the G string and then I gave up.
Oh, I'll
That's all I wanted.
tell you what, they all made us do keyboard stuff. Like,
Really?
like piano keyboard, not computer keyboard. Like, we all had to do keyboard in music lessons, so we all had to learn how to use it, but none of
We all
us
got forced to play the recorder.
Yeah. None of us ever picked it up, though.
No, because it's like you're forced to do it. You gotta find the music through passion, not through torturous lessons.
See, that's why I got the saxophone. I did it through passion, but then I just couldn't stick to it. I couldn't focus properly and do it right, so it's
hard. It is.
It just ended up just sitting in its box in the loft, and we ended up selling it. So sadly, that was the end of that. That was that saga, unfortunately.
No, I totally get that. I picked up a guitar because my mum bought one from Argos for like 50 quid.
Oh.
And then like learnt it for a week. She had the little ADHD hyperfixation, and then she was like, oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go play Sims, and I just forgot it existed. And it stayed under her bed for years. And then I think I must have been like 11 or 12. I just started secondary school. I was like, I want to do guitar lessons. Can I use your guitar, Mum? And she's like, yeah, sure. And that's where it started.
Oh, nice. So what she didn't want, you took?
Yes. I was like, can I steal your Argos guitar? And she's like, yeah, just don't ruin it. And then it ended up as my guitar, and I scribbled all over it in Sharpie.
It's my guitar. I will prove
my
it to
guitar
you.
now, mother. I play it more than you did. Must have had it for like 7 years or something.
No.
I think I ended up donating it to my high school or secondary school after I left.
So that's their little spare guitars for those who want to learn.
Sharpie.
And they said, hey, this could be a first one to try out. Look how pretty it is.
It's covered in like little badly drawn Sharpie flowers.
Yeah. Oh, but I mean, I would have loved to have learned guitar myself, but again, I couldn't pick it up either, so I had to. But I got this really lovely pink one as well.
Oh.
But yeah, that wasn't meant to be either. I couldn't pick that one up. I just wasn't meant to learn an instrument, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I totally get you.
Yeah,
it's rough. It really is.
Tried several, couldn't get any of them, so yeah, couldn't do it. So I just had to accept I was not that musically gifted, so I had to just leave it there. I would love to have been, though.
I feel like singing and instruments and voice acting is all on the same page. I feel like anyone can do it. I genuinely believe that anyone can do these things. It's just about the practice and the patience. It takes a lot of patience, especially on the instrument side of things.
Yeah.
It's just like they're entirely different ball games, but you can do it. It just takes a lot of time. You gotta be really patient with it.
I think what was hardest about it was I was unable to read and understand musical notes.
Oh, I can't read music either. I have no idea about anything to do with music theory. I can't read sheet music. I don't know, but I can play the chords.
Yeah. As long as
You tell me what letter it is, I can do it.
Yeah, as long as I'm familiar with the chord, and if it's a high
Yeah.
or low one, just make it easy for me. I should be fine. But
Yeah, exactly. Tell me what threat I'm on. I'm good.
yeah, like they give me sheet music and they go, "Can you play this?" I was like, "What does this say?"
Yeah, exactly. What's that symbol mean?
Oh, that's an A chord. Well, why does it look like that?
Well, normally an A chord's like this, and then you like just do the note. It's like, why does it just look like that, like the hand position?
Yeah. And then you got to move your fingers in the correct position on the guitar. That can be hard at first.
Yeah, fluency. My sister started learning guitar. My 14-year-old sister, she's like on the brink of giving up every time I speak to her. I'm like, no, just stick with it. You'll be fine. I promise. It's really rough, but once you get your fluency, you don't ever really unlearn it entirely. It might take you a minute to pick it back up if you, like me, drop it for a couple years. But I still have a ukulele here, and anytime I pick up my ukulele, slightly different, but kind of same.
Yeah.
It takes me maybe 5 minutes to warm back up into it. It's fine. You'll be fine. Once you learn it, you learn it. That's it. It's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
That's how I see it, at least.
The same when you learn to swim as well. You never forget that.
Yeah. No, you don't forget it. It's you obtain the skill and you just keep it, and that's it.
Yeah. And okay, so what we're gonna do now is start to wrap up soon because it's been over the hour mark now. But one thing I do ask every guest that come in here now,
yeah.
Is there anything you want to ask me?
Okay. We've touched on like dream characters a little bit, but if there was a dream project that you could be in, what would it be?
Dream project?
Yeah.
The
Or,
way...
like, if that's too specific, like, what kind of project? Like, video game or animation or TV, and maybe, like, a genre?
I would love to be in a kids cartoon show, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, no, that's so valid.
Yeah. And I'd love to be in one of those, and I'd love to be in an adult animation as well, but obviously not something that they write out just to go, hey, it's raunchy, so it's for adults. Nah, let's make it make it a smart one, you know?
Yeah.
Nothing that's just
like,
let's just sex everywhere, and it's like that's what makes it adult.
Like, yeah, are you thinking like South Park, like Family Guy, that line of thinking, or like more like Simpsons, like kind of on the safer side but still for adults?
Probably more on the side of the Simpsons.
Yeah, that's fair. Totally
and that
fair.
sort of thing. I also like how BoJack Horseman was written as well.
I actually haven't seen it. Oh, I'm so bad for not like.
Oh, you should.
I'm gonna watch all these things and I never do.
You should definitely give it a watch when you can. It's really worth a watch. It's good.
I will add it to the list of maybe in the future.
Yeah.
No promises. No promises.
Yeah, I'd love to be in shows like that, and I'd love to be in like kids shows as well.
Yeah. Any like specific kind of kids shows, like one like. Do you remember like Numberjacks? Is that still a thing?
I don't think it's been a thing for a while, honestly. People still talk about it.
I feel like that's like quintessentially British, you know?
It is, yeah.
Like, would you want to be in like something kind of like educational for like kids, like Numberjacks, or would you want to be in something like Paw Patrol?
Paw Patrol would be quite fun to be in.
Paw Patrol would be so fun.
Yeah.
But also Bob the Glob of Slime is terrifying and I want to voice him.
Oh, Bob the Glob of Slime.
Bob the Glob of Slime. Please put an image of him up. Terrifying. Actual nightmare fuel. I cried.
Oh, dear me. Oh, I mean, it's like some of the stuff I grew up with, like Postman Pat, Fireman Sam, the Trapdoor. I mean,
oh my god, that was so good.
Yeah, you hear like Willie Rushton doing like some of the voices in it, and you think like this guy was not a voice actor, but he was a DJ. But he just knew how, he read stories as well, because he started out as a DJ, and then he got bookings to do like Thomas the Tank Engine audiobooks as well.
Damn.
And he's done a couple of kids show voices, and the Trapdoor was his main one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Is Trapdoor the one I'm thinking of where they have to go through like the little challenges and then it's like it's just like the close up of that woman's lips with like purple lipstick and she goes, "You're trapped," and then that's like I don't know, they go to the next floor.
Oh no,
Is that
this
the right
one. No, this one was a claymation cartoon that was done.
Oh yeah.
It was done in the 1980s, and it was basically set in this this big scary castle. And it was it was run by this unseen creature with a big booming authoritative voice.
Oh,
and
I see.
and the character you followed was like a little blue blob like man called Burke, and he was basically the servant of this unseen massive creature. The whole thing was they had a trapdoor in the castle where weird creatures would come out whenever it was opened. And the whole way through, Burke and some of the other friends, like a talking skull, a spider that squeaks around and stuff like that, they basically had to keep order in the castle so that they wouldn't anger the master, basically.
Oh, I see. Okay. No, I was thinking of a completely different show.
Yeah. This was just like a claymation kids thing.
Yeah. No, that's cute. I like that. Would you also want to be in like, maybe it's geared slightly towards like more like preteens-ish, but something kind of like Gruesome Tales for Grizzly Kids, because that was one of my favorites growing up.
Oh yeah, I'd love to be in stuff for older kids as well.
Those were so gross. Stories horrible.
Yeah.
Such a good show.
Yeah, it was one of the craziest things I'd heard to show kids on TV. But
yeah,
it really, but people remember it, absolutely remember it because of how crazy it was.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I'd love to be in stuff like that as well. That'd be really fun to do.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah. Okay, so we have now come to the end of it all, and wow, it was a really, really fun time chatting with you.
Yeah, that was so fun. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the guests that we've already had on, I've said the same thing. If in the future, and I'm still doing this somehow, I would love to have you back on.
Oh, totally. Absolutely.
Yeah, love to have you back on, catch up on what you've been doing.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
We'll make a what's the word? We'll schedule it.
Yeah. I like to make friends in this show, so I'm not yeah. Oh, I'm not just the interviewer, I'm a friend.
Yes.
Yes. The way it should be. All right.
Yes, of course.
So thank you so much, everybody, for listening in, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye-bye.